Good Monday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your September the 8th, 2025. Well, things are looking absolutely gorgeous across East Tennessee and North Georgia. No complaints there. We've got comfortable temperatures and feeling pretty good across the region. I guess the big question will be how long will this great weather be sticking around and when perhaps is the next chance of rain? Now, before we get into this full report, if you're watching over here on Facebook, make sure you give us a like and follow here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. And if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. Let's go ahead and take a live look right now in Chattanooga. Look at that gorgeous sky, a lot of blue skies out there, no complaints, looking very good indeed. Same here across North Georgia as well, with abundant sunshine, setting up for a very nice day with some very comfortable temperatures across the region. Local radar, well, it's quiet for the time being, and I don't see any major chances of rain coming at us here anytime soon. Looking high and dry, and the satellite picture continuing to show a very pretty sky here across our area as we're looking at plenty of sunshine, compliments of high pressure that's in control of our weather. Can't really complain about that. Looking very nice indeed. Look at all that. Got some clouds down here to the south, but otherwise looking pretty good here across our area. Regional radar showing the temperatures as well. Everybody here into the 70s. We'll see a few folks into the low 80s this afternoon, but generally looking very nice all across our region. And in North Georgia, seeing a little bit more of an easterly wind there. Now, as we take a quick look out in the tropics real quick, remember we were tracking something last week we thought was going to possibly develop into a tropical system. Well, it pittered out across the weekend, so not expecting any development out there. In fact, looking pretty quiet overall. We've got one little tropical wave there. That was the one we thought could become Gabrielle. We got another one down here and a couple one here off the African coast, but nothing imminent. So looking pretty quiet out there for the next 7 days. And by the way, the peak of the hurricane season is on top of us in a couple of days on September the 10th. All right, let's take a look at our regional model here. Got this looping on through for the next 60 hours, and you're going to notice the lack of activity. I know it's trying to set up a little shower there on Tuesday. I don't see that happening. I think we're looking pretty good, seeing some showers over toward Mississippi, but our area looking high and dry here over the next day or so, looking very good indeed. In fact, as we take a look at our surface map here over the next 7 days, you're really not going to see any real green on this map. We're going to continue to stay pretty much high and dry for our area here across North Georgia. So as we go into Tuesday, looking pretty good. You got that wet conditions down there toward Florida, but otherwise looking pretty good here all across our area. Here's Wednesday. There's Thursday. Again, we're looking very nice indeed. Thanks to high pressure there off to the north, looking pretty good, pretty quiet. And as we go ahead and take a look at Friday, also looking at high pressure control there. Friday looking good. Saturday also looking good. So no problems there for the Tennessee-Georgia game, looking excellent. And Sunday, high pressure and control, and Monday, high pressure and control. The only thing we're going to probably see is a little bit of a warming trend, and although it's going to be warming up a little bit, I think the humidity levels are going to stay down. There's a reason for that, and I'll kind of show you that when we get to the 7-day here in just a second. So here's our forecast here for Tuesday, looking at abundant sunshine, high 83, low 58, so maybe a light jacket in the morning, and then you take it off in the afternoon, feeling pretty good there. Looking at your regional perspective here, morning lows, everybody here down into the 50s and looking at a lot of middle to upper 50s for most locations, and maybe a little cooler over into the mountain locations. Daytime highs, mostly here into the lower 80s, feeling pretty good. Again, a few 70s over in the mountains, but otherwise looking pretty good all across the area. Regionally looking like this, 87 up into Nashville, 88 in Jackson. If you were looking for some rain, some storms down in Jacksonville, 81, and some scattered storms in Savannah, 81, but that's about it. Everybody else here across the southeast looking pretty good, high and dry. All right, here's the next 7 days. Remember, I was telling you, I thought we're not going to see a whole much in the way of humidity coming up. Just reading for that. Notice the overnight lows, upper 50s to low 60s, and they're not going up, although the daytime highs are going up into the upper 80s to flirting with 90 degrees. I think the humidity level stays down because the fact that you're staying dry and we're seeing those morning lows in the low 60s. So it'll be a little bit warmer, but I don't expect that humidity to be all of a big factor there. So that's some good news there. All right, that is y'all's update here again on your Monday, getting ready for a nice work week ahead. Again, I appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Facebook page. If you have not done so, please hit that like and follow over here. And if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future weather updates like these on the Talking Live broadcast channel. All right, that's y'all's update. Y'all be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great, safe day. Bye-bye.